"The sun is angry," everyone said. It was a morning the town had never seen before. The rooster crowed as usual, but there was no light to follow. People stared from their sleep, rubbing their eyes and looking out of their windows, expecting to see the first golden rays of dawn. Instead, all they saw was an oppressive blanket of darkness that seemed to stretch on forever. It was as if the sun itself had vanished from the sky. It's 9 a.m. already. The town was silent, except for the sounds of confusion. At first, people thought it was just a passing storm, or perhaps an eclipse. But as minutes turned into hours, panic began to settle in. The streets, usually filled with the sounds of birds, children playing, and the hums of daily life, were still. The only sound was the occasional murmur of a worried neighbor. "What is going on?" a woman asked as she stepped outside, her face pale with uncertainty. "I don't know," replied another woman, clutching a child so tightly in her arm. "Where is the sun?" Rumors spread so quickly, and the townspeople began to gather in the square. They were desperate for answers. Some said it was the end of the world. Others whispered about dark forces beyond their comprehension. But there was one place everyone agreed they could turn for help, which is the church. The town's old church had always been a place of comfort in times of trouble. One by one, the people streamed into the church seeking solace. Inside the church, the priest, Father Kim, stood at the altar, his face grave. He had no answers, only a sense of deep concern. "Brethren," he began, "I do not know why the sun has not risen today, but one thing I'm sure of is we must come together, for in darkness we find our strength. We will pray, we will hope, and we will wait." The people knelt, their hearts heavy with uncertainty, but they held on to the hope that their prayers would be heard. Hours passed, and the darkness showed no signs of lifting. Some people wept, but they all felt the weight of what they were experiencing. As the night stretched into what felt like an eternity, something miraculously happened. A soft glow began to emerge on the horizon. It was faint at first, but the promise of dawn from far away. Slowly, the sky began to lighten, as if the world itself was breathing again. And then, a sudden brilliance. The sun broke free from the dark cloud that had it imprisoned. The town erupted into cheers. People rushed outside, their faces smiling for the sunlight that they had so longed for. They hugged, they laughed, and they cried, grateful for something so simple yet so precious. Father Samuel stood at the church door, looking out at the people with a newfound appreciation. He said, "Today we learned something valuable." His voice so clear and full of emotion. "We take so much for granted. The sun, the light, the warmth of each day. But today we were reminded of the gift that we have in those things. Let us never forget the beauty in the ordinary, the wonders in every day." As the town celebrated, the sky glowed with the brilliance of the sun. The darkness had passed, but the lessons would linger in their hearts forever. Grateful, they knew, was a light that would guide them through every storm. Just like what the Bible said in Psalms 131 verse 1. "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, and his love endures forever." 2 Corinthians 9 verse 15. Thanks be to God for his incredible gift of sunlight. Morals for me is, gratitude doesn't mean ignoring hardship, but rather finding lesson and strength in them. It allows us to appreciate life's journey, embrace the present moment, and remain hopeful for the future. So therefore, in every situation, gratitude can be the anchor to keep us safe. Staying thankful in every situation is a powerful practice that cultivates resilience, positivity, and inner peace. Kindly share yours. Thank you.